The monetary order is breaking down.
It will not end well if we don't do something fairly soon.
It would be an economic disaster.
Sentiment isn't great right now.
And cue the fire. This will not end well. And this isn't coming from me. This is a leading economist. And why is it whenever I say that, right? Is it just me? It's both of us. And I feel fine. And is it just me? I cannot stand 90s music. 60s, 70s, 80s, what's going on now? And I just think most investors, sorry to all you investors out there, you are not prepared. So this cat here, he is not a tinfoil hat dude. He is singing the song. It's the end of the world as we know it.
The level of the debt is not unsustainable, but the path is not sustainable. And so it's really important that we get back to, we don't have to pay the debt down. We just need to have primary balance and begin to have the economy actually growing better, growing more quickly than the economy. It will not end well if we don't do something fairly soon.
Bravo, didn't you catch what he said? He said, if we don't do something about it really soon. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do anything about it. I don't even want to focus on this. We've all seen it. 40 trillion. Ooh, I'm scared. I don't want to focus on that you owe $357,000 because I teach you how to avoid this. I am sorry we use the word defer. Bravo, how do we do that? Well, you don't receive an income because they tax income. Oh, I'm an employee. I receive income. Yes, in a slavery-based system, that's how it works. Well, it's a debt-based slavery system. You have a master and you have the slave, and you don't want to be on the other side. See, the rich don't receive paychecks. They don't have income. They buy assets using debt, and they live in the debt-based system, and they make it work for themselves. And any money that comes in from those assets, it starts off going to a holding company. After the holding company, it goes to an LLC or an S Corp. It's pretty cool. Just ask Donald Trump or Elon Musk or anyone in the system. Also, sorry about the rabbit hole. I'll explain it with this, and then I'll go back to this. So this, if you are if you know how the rich think and how they train their children and teach their children, which they don't teach this anywhere. Again, a little secret of the rich, please don't tell anyone. Want to pay me back? Just click the subscribe button. You ought to collect assets and to do what the rich do. And explain to you how this system works. You buy this, you collect it throughout the years. You have $1 billion of gold. If that's too much that's even more. $1 million. You have $1 million. Just been going up in value so fast, I can't even count it. That's an asset that you don't want to sell, and it's $1 million, and you say, hey, bank, can I have a loan for $1 million? Sure, now you have $2 million. Do I pay taxes? I'm sorry, I defer that. Actually, you wouldn't even be deferring it because it's a loan. Now I have $2 million. If I want, I can go buy more gold and silver. In the debt-based slavery master system, people are like, oh my gosh, it's gone up so much, I'm going to sell it. Yeah. That would mean 38%, depends on your tax bracket, plus the state, 15%. Yeah, you just lost over half of your money. Yes, but my father always said, stay out of debt. Yeah, it's the system. Sorry. Also probably told to go to college, get into debt, and get a job and work your whole life. For the person that's not. But anywho, what do I know? Besides this, mathematically ends. It does not end when we're at 34%. That's okay. Again, that's back in the 80s. The 80s were good. Ends when the rich just keep wanting to make more and take more from the slave system and Medicare, Medicaid. Now it's $2 trillion a year. But it's okay. We have to provide free health care. At some point, the elites and the rich are like, I don't know, man. I think we're really pushing the envelope. Go ahead, Mandami. Everyone gets free health care. Run to New York. Hey, you're an American. It's owed to you. That's the least they can do. So don't get mad at me when the pharmaceutical companies and government in the pockets and everyone makes money. And what was it, $2,500 for Tylenol or $770? Tylenol. I'm sorry, maybe I was wrong. That was probably for a Band-Aid. $3,620 for Tylenol. Again, can we sing this song together? Still have not gotten to the good part. You see, I see something like this, $2 trillion, and I go down a rabbit hole. Anywho, I'm going to round up on Social Security, just give it a few more minutes. So that's 2. I jumped. We already did that. So we're at 4. Defense, that's 5. We just check my math again. 2 plus 2 is 4. Plus 1 is 5. I wonder if defense is going to go up. I mean, we're not in a war or anything. Plus interest, that's 6. That's only for a few of the expenses. We spend a hell of a lot more money, and we're almost negative $2 trillion. My question is, what happens if the interest rates keep going up like they have been? About that 30-year, it just keeps going up. So imagine you're currently now at 20% that you owe on your credit card, and it goes to 40. Well, welcome to the world, but you've seen nothing yet. What if Japan starts selling all of our debt? They are. What about China? Well, they are too. How about that? How about the Gulf states? Yeah. How about the entire world? Because they're really not too happy with us right now. They is. What if, which is currently happening, roughly 20 trillion or more in U.S. Treasury marketable debt is estimated to mature and needed to roll over in the next 2 years. Actually, right now we're at 10 trillion, with the bulk around 9 to 10 trillion is centralized 2026 now. When Jerome Powell says we need to do something really fast, he ain't messing around. Yes, but bravo, the stock market went up today. Oh, so our extreme fear from 9 went to 8. You need to be looking at the debt market. When you see all-time highs, this is Japan, across the board. Also, I will get to the stock market in just a moment. Just wanted to touch on the bond market just a little bit. Kind of confuses people, the debt-based system that you're currently in. People are now waking up to, wait, what if rates don't go down? I mean, because that's what we always do. Like, just wait. Rates will come back down. You see, rates don't come back down if there is risk. See, when there's risk and inflation, rates go up. Imagine if you want to take out a loan from me, and I'm like, I'm really on the verge of bankruptcy. You're like, okay, I want a high rate. But you might not see rates coming down. Why not? Look at the United States. Well, we're good because the people in office say that we're good. Oh, my friends, we're underwater. So is every single bank. Every single bank balance sheet. I can show you, but it's kind of a moot point. I've showed it to you before. How about the Fed? It's ridiculous. About everyone that holds trillions of dollars in commercial real estate, underwater. How's the private credit? You have the banks. The private credit is worse. Also known as total unmitigated disaster. Again, if you thought 2008 was bad, you've seen nothing yet. Even when I come here every single day giving you the big macro picture, it doesn't take away from how to trade this and the bounce that we're going to have. Just like you had a bounce there. It fell into correction. And then it comes up and it hits the 200 and then it sells off. Where are we now? Wedge, break wedge, 200, come down. We have not bounced yet. Wait for it. You fall into a bear market. But I want you here grabbing this swing, but it's under the 200. Just scalp it. Same goes for this one. Same goes for that one. Same goes for this one and that one and that one. Even though I come here every day with the words of Jerome Powell, it's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. You're going to profit from it. Sounds really bad. I'm just trying to help you keep up. I don't want you to keep up with the Jones. I'm just helping you from not being one step out of homelessness. We're saying, well, I guess the government will solve it. And it's the same. Again, I've been preaching this since, 56 years. Doing this in high school, college, and everyone thought I was crazy. I've never changed my tune. Buy assets, trade assets, and start businesses. In this time, going back a couple years, not too long, when you had bad music in the 90s, you bought your house at 30. Now you got to wait till you're 40 and then 50. And it'll keep going until the 1% own everything. To save for a down payment, 3 years. Now it's 10. About your down payment was $8,000. Now it's $42,000. About your price to income, it's gone up a little bit, hasn't it? Remember that sweet home for $96,000? I got my first one for $100 in California. 3-bedroom, 3-car garage, $199,000. It's now worth $1 million. Now you got $480, up 3. I don't think your income's gone up 332%. Might sound crazy. You may want to even share this video with someone. I'm teaching the things that they don't teach. How to prolong that, and how to make money from this, going back to 1929, all the way up. What's the probabilities that we retest that line? At least 50-50. That'd actually feel a lot worse than the Great Depression. But Bravo, even this is never going to go down. Warren Buffett.
Decline, we will deploy.
He just said it and you missed it. I will rewind it and turn my microphone down, which then I forget to turn it back up, and I shoot a whole video and then have to redo it.
If so, do you see that coming?
Yeah, if there is a big decline, we will deploy. I mean, but we will deploy it because stocks are attractive or businesses are attractive to us.
And he could deploy all he wants, but the charts are the charts. He had billions back then, he has billions now, but hey, look, the same pattern. The chances that you could lose 60%, well, high. The chances AI and robotics takes your career, high. What are the chances that these guys are usually always wrong? High. I'm pretty sure Tom Lee said in February, that's the bottom. March will be a month to remember. Well, go ahead, Tom.
I think the worst of the sell-off is going to happen this week. And, you know, I would expect actually March to be an up month for the stock market. I think it makes sense that you'd start to see some of the groups that got hit hard mean revert, including the Mag 7.
So you think we're getting to the point now where the initial weakness you saw in the markets, we're making a bottom at some point? What do you say will be up for March?
Yeah, I think March is going to likely be an up month. I know it doesn't feel like that because of the way the end of February felt. But
comes in like a bear, goes out like a bull?
Yeah, it probably comes in with the better weather. But, you know, the things like software, the Mag 7, and the crypto all had early weakness. They're all probably in the final stages or have already bottomed.
Well, let's see what the charts have to say, Tom, rather than just willy-nilly. Getting your bounce. And here it is. Iran's president says Iran is ready to end the war. I'm sure they are with the U.S., but wants guarantees that you get to keep your nukes. And what are the chances that the charts would have predicted the news? Because it always does. Could have played this game. This is on the NASDAQ on the 2-minute. Saw that one. Now this is actually bearish what's currently happening. That means a slight pullback. Your flag's going the wrong way. Also, before I forget, Bravo, there's no way your charts could have predicted that there would be a bounce. Well, except for that purple line right there. Also, this is the Bravo zone. If you ever get into it, it's going to bounce out of it. It does every time. Look, you go purple, you hit line, you have Bravo zone. Well, it probably doesn't. That's the NASDAQ. Probably doesn't work on the S&P 500. Oh, hey, looky there. Now, are you buying this right now? You got to get above the blue purple line. And you're currently hitting your head right on it. Oh, and you want to know the last time it touched the Bravo zone? You're going to have to kind of go back. Guess what happens? Hey, there's one. Now, you go into it like that, you're going to come screaming out of it. On that one, yes, I did make a truckload of money. Do we have another one? Ever? No. One. Here. Where are we going back? June 2022. So, guys, this all works. You can do it on the 2-minute. You can do it on the weekly. You can do it on the daily. Just do it. I actually did very well again today. My student beat me again. That's trading in the morning. Oh, there it is. You're going down. Anywho, let's take a look for my investor friends. What's this going to look like over the long period? Oh, and here we are. You see, this is a triangle. You don't want to break that. That's bad. I will clear everything, but yes, here's your bounce. If you would like to learn how to make your digits go up every single day and not get called in at the tops, right? Because that's from 21 to 23. I have a course. I teach you. Here, swing. Or like this, 2024. Oh, I said I have a course on it. Possibly running a sale. Possibly. No, I throw in, it's 2 courses. Price of a textbook. And what was this? You waited 2024. 2025, 2020, we're in 26, right? You're like, oh, I'm almost, right? Break even. But these aren't even like the wait forever. You go back. When you go back 2007, and then you have to wait until 2013. 6 or 7 years. You're like, I'm underwater. Oh, I broke even. Remember, kids, time in the market is not better than timing the market. How about when you got in the 90s, 1999, 2000, 99, yeah. And then you break even 06. There we go. Hey, that was great. Another 6 or 7 years. Break even. If you would turn on one indicator, look at the 60s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, 84. Underwater. The Great Depression, 1929, 30 years. Yes, but bravo, it's different this time, and the market's up today. And guys, I'm going back to what the Fed said. It's the end of the world as we know it. Iran's not fixing what's going on behind the scenes. Profit from it, like all the elites are doing. You think Donald Trump is I'm pretty sure. Think this guy? I'm pretty sure. Just about everyone pulls the string. So be on the other side. Learn how this works and make it work for you. And with that, I love you. I will see you tomorrow.